Charlie Munger has warned that times are even crazier than the dot-com bust. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee. I thought we'd have a look at Berkshire Hathaway's Charlie Munger's claims that times are now even crazier than the dot-com bust. Do you remember that, guys? You know, like websites like pet.com. Where are they now? You know, had huge valuations. So let's have a look at what Charlie has to say. So, Berkshire Hathaway Inc.'s Charlie Munger told a conference Friday that markets are wildly overvalued in places and that the current environment is even crazier than the dot-com boom of the late 1990s. And, well, that subsequently led to a bust. I consider this era an even crazier era than the dot-com era, Munger, 97, said at the Sohn conference in Sydney, the Australian Financial Review reported. Munger also said that he wished cryptocurrencies didn't exist and praised China for taking action to ban their use, according to the AFR. I wish they'd never been invented, he said, and again I admire the Chinese. I think they made the correct decision, which is to simply ban them. In my country, English-speaking civilization has made the wrong decision. I just can't stand participating in these insane booms one way or another. The S&P 500 index has more than doubled since its pandemic lows of March last year, while Bitcoin is up over 1,000%. Investors have poured almost $900 billion into equity funds in 2021, exceeding the combined total for the past 19 years, according to data from the Bank of America Corp and EPFR Global. I mean, that's just insane, guys, isn't it? If you think about it, how crazy the market has gone, how crazy Bitcoin has gone. The valuation of the US stock market is now higher than before the bust, induced by the health crisis, and investors have become jittery. Spiking inflation is forcing central banks to tighten monetary policy, threatening to reduce the liquidity tailwind that lifted a wide range of assets. The veteran investor also weighed in on China's global relations, urging Australia to play a role in bridging the differences between the Asian nation and the US. I think Australia, with its deep involvement in China, can be in a constructive position. Australia can encourage the US and China to be more reasonable, he said. Munger, who was speaking after Warren Buffett's Berkshire cash pile hit new heights at $149.2 billion of funds in the third quarter, also said he was bullish on renewable energy. I love the fact that we're rapidly reducing the burning of coal and the burning of gasoline and diesel, he said. I think that's a smart thing for the world to be doing, and it would be smart even if there was no global warming. So there we go, everyone. Some takeaways from Charlie Munger of Berkshire Hathaway. Let's have a bit of a talk. Well, if anyone is going to be concerned with or has experience with crazy overheating markets, it's going to be Charlie Munger. And we all remember the dot-com boom. I mean, some of the valuations of companies these days is just insane. But some of the valuations of crypto and completely, utterly pointless and meaningless, shitcoins is a complete joke, everyone. Okay, people are paying a fortune for tokens on subpar, knockoffs of Second Life. They're buying tokens that, they're locking away for decades and that are just crashing in value. They're buying things that have actually nothing backing them and no value. Ethereum and Bitcoin, they've got some brand recognition. But how much of that is backed up by Tether, the de facto central bank of the crypto world, just flooding the exchanges? We'll have to see, everyone. What do you reckon? Do you think Bitcoin is the future? Or are we seeing just our generation's version of the tulip bubble? What do you reckon? And don't forget, central bank digital currencies are, quite a concern. And sadly, I think that's the path where crypto is going to evolve into. You'll have countries potentially banning it, banning the on-roads and off-roads, and then central bank digital currencies. giving us the same convenience, but also allowing our politicians and central banks a level of control that they could only imagine. Anyway, guys, check out this video about central bank digital currencies. We haven't looked at it for a while, and it's definitely one to keep in mind. What do you think? Take care, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now. It's good coffee.